The only thing is you never know when it exactly starts streaming. I haven't timed it quite perfectly yet.
My headset might die halfway in between, by the way, so I'm gonna have to find something else. So if I go a bit quiet, that might be why.
All right. Well, we're pretty relaxed around here. Anyway, welcome to episode 5 of the Shockwave podcast. I'm not wearing a shirt, and we're going to talk about some fun things with our guest here. So, welcome to episode 5, the first live podcast. Not the first ever live podcast. Other podcasts have been done live. First live for Shockwave podcast. Welcome. TriNhil's on the podcast. We always have our co-host Luke Voller. Damn it. I almost did it again. Look, you already have some TriNhil fans in the chat there. It's TriNhil, right?
Yeah. Everybody.
Sorry, that's the North American English speaker in me. Just you have two consonants next to each other, the I becomes soft. So what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm fine, but schools, projects, everything makes me a little bit tired, so I can't make any content videos. So content videos.
Isn't that the struggle? Like just summoning the motivation amidst all the chaos of life and shit, trying to summon up the the time and the energy just to make content that makes other people happy. But I've noticed that you've kind of started to make content that you just want to make for yourself.
Yes, man, but the time management, I can't, time for YouTube, time for my school, I can't manage it. So school first before YouTube.
Yeah, of course, you got to have your priorities down. I know you had finals last week or something. That's why we didn't have TriNhil on the podcast last week. He had school to attend to, but it's good to have you on now. I feel like we haven't really had a good talk in a while. We used to play Dota a lot. We used to play so much together. Remember 2 years ago? We were same, I'd say
same level of subscriber, then we play each other. But Dota 2 content is on the down road between us now. If you want play to play Dota and download it, upload it. But for me, playing by myself, it's not fun. But creating lobby streaming sometimes makes me want to play with my viewers.
Yeah. But I mean, it's good to. I think of all the times I've made just random let's play videos for Dota or gaming in general, I think I always have the most fun just playing with viewers. Most viewers are pretty cool people, and they just want to have a good time. And you'd be surprised how many people are just down to chill. There's occasionally people who aren't so much, but they're usually 12. But hey, I'm 12 too. So
sometimes you play with some Pinoy viewers, and they're just fuck it, I quit if they don't want to play anymore. So sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's frustrating, but sometimes you want to be just chill, play if ever you feed or not. Yo, Boba, are you there?
Oh.
Yep. So
he's there.
To sort out the headphone problem.
he's always there. Let him do it. He'll join in when he gets stuff figured out. No, I mean we're all creators, and I've definitely had my ups and downs with engagement. But I actually just put out a Dota video for the first time in a long time a couple days ago, and it was more for me than for anything because I don't know. I thought it might be enjoyable, and it really was. I enjoyed the process again of sitting down, scripting, thinking about how I wanted it to play out, kind of editing, thinking about, is this funny? Is this edgy enough? Yeah. Okay. More edge. Good.
When you're gonna try to upload a video, you're gonna think, is it funny enough? Or sometimes I play Dota 40 minutes and I'm just thinking, should I upload this because content and quantity. You want if you want like quality content, you should edit it. But if you want to upload your gameplay, upload non-edited gameplay. But like the
Yeah,
past years, I upload like uh, every day, like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, like
Every day?
upload. But yeah, but my internet sucks, so I upload it like 8 hours a day. I'm not joking, 8 hours a day for a fucking 1 hour video or 40 minutes video.
wow.
And yeah, that's the struggle on the Philippines. The internet sucks.
What's your upload speed there? It must be what, like
0.7.
Oh my
0.7.
God.
Wow.
Yeah,
How do you even
0.7.
stream?
That must take hours.
I have a signal that you can load like $2 in 2 days. That's $2 in 2 days. It's so big here in the Philippines. If you're gonna ask me, because if you stream and no one watch, well, you wasted $2. But the upload speed of that, the load thing is 5 Mbps.
Oh, well, that's enough to.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so it's a bit of an investment.
you're gonna upload. You're gonna like load to get that 5 Mbps, but this internet of mine now is 0.7 Mbps.
Yeah, that's rough. But I'm sure you don't pay like too much money for it.
Oh,
though.
you want you want to know how much I pay?
I'd love to know.
$50.
50 what in what currency? US?
dollars.
No.
No, really.
Is
I'm not
it
joking.
because you're on an island?
No, I mean like a city.
Is there like one? Yeah, but Philippines is an island. Like what? Is it because like there's one company that does everything? Like they have a monopoly?
Like there's 3 company, but in my area there's one company, and they have they called fiber, but in my area they don't have a fiber connection. So the
Yeah.
fiber connection is like 50 Mbps upload, but it's like $70. Oh, yeah, $70. But in here, I'm gonna get $50 turtlenet, 0.7 upload. So yeah. So your internet
man.
in Canada. Yeah, yes.
Okay,
right, in
well,
Canada.
I do pay like the internet in Canada is also kind of pricey. There's more like independent companies now working their way in to like undercut the big three companies, but I pay like $70. But I have
how
like
many uploads?
for 15 upload
Well,
and
that's good.
I think that's
and
similar to me.
200 down.
Whoa, you 200 down. I have
Yeah.
5 down. 5
Oh my
Mbps
God.
down.
Oh, struggles of
Yeah, the struggle.
struggles of the Southeast
I
Asia.
can't believe
That's
that.
all right, man.
You can't believe it, right?
Oh,
Oh, how was your doctor's appointment the other day, Luke? We couldn't do the podcast, everyone, so earlier
yeah.
because Luke had to split, but that's okay. These things happen.
Yeah.
Everything's good though.
It's an ongoing thing.
No, not to get too private. Well, we don't have to talk about it then. It's been a beautiful week here in Canada, or in Ottawa at least. It was 7 degrees here yesterday, +7. I
Wow.
couldn't even go play hockey like a good Canadian chap. It was like, oh, so many different feelings. I was happy, but then I was sad because I couldn't play hockey. You ever feel that?
Like, is it cold or
No, warm. 7 degrees Celsius.
warm?
7 degrees Celsius is warm here, TriNhil.
Well,
So
here in the Philippines, if you go out, you're gonna like burn like 90 degree, like that
Oh,
on
man,
on the afternoon. So my skin is so brownish.
you're a brown. Yes, you're a brown Asian. We know.
That's like 11 degrees here at the minute.
Oh, nice. Well, that's the balmy like coastal effect. The I mean, Philippines is near the equator, right? It's pretty close to the equator. Pretty much subtropical, I think.
Yes, but the Philippines, the typhoon always go through Philippines, so it's like the quarter of the year, October
Yeah.
or September, like 3 typhoons going like pass through here and wreck our place.
I experienced a few typhoons when I lived in Taiwan.
Lived in Taiwan.
Which is just, I used to live in Taiwan when I was in high school. And Taiwan's just like a few hundred, okay, maybe like 1,000 kilometers north of Philippines. It's north of the Philippines.
Yeah, it's so near from the Philippines.
Yeah, it's like a, I don't know, 4 or 5 hour flight. But yeah, we used to get typhoons as well. We probably got some of the same typhoons that you guys got. But I remember one typhoon was particularly nasty. Fortunately, like all the buildings are like built up. They're like slightly raised and everything's like concrete. Like they're prepared for incredible amounts of water. But even all the drainage they had was like not enough for this typhoon. And my friend and I blew up his inflatable raft and we rode it down the street. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
How come you were out there during high school?
For my parents' work. Yeah. My dad, both of them taught English. My dad's a linguist. He speaks like 4, 5 languages.
But you don't know like how to speak Taiwanese?
No, not Taiwanese. I can speak some broken Mandarin. I can say phrases and pick out words here and there. My Mandarin is not as good as it should be. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I guess you guys have just lived where you have your whole life.
Practically.
Yeah, practically.
You say that with remorse.
I don't know.
Would you like? Do you want to go traveling, Luke?
Ideally, but it's all about, you know, if you want to do that, you have to have a lot of money, don't you?
Yeah,
So,
money is the only problem.
I don't know. If you're willing to slum it, you know, hostels.
Yeah, and work.
Beg for change. Yeah, money does help. I know you do exactly. You pick up like a local job, like for cash, wherever you go. It's not, you know, it's not like your ideal way of traveling. I know some people I went to school with, and like, you know, their parents are full of cash, and they just spend like
trust fund kids.
Trust fund kids. They spend every chance they get when they're on break, you know, just traveling. Yeah. You know, whole summers traveling. Wow. Entire breaks traveling. It's just like, wow, must be nice not to have to earn money.
Yeah.
Life goals. But there's something to be said for like, working and really putting your focus into something. And I'm sure you guys have experienced that with your YouTube channel at least at one point or another.
Oh yeah, the grind.
The grind, but you have this, you dial it in, you have this focus where you put your mind to a task, and then you complete that task, and it feels really good. It doesn't even matter too much like what the job is. If I feel like I have a purpose in that job and that I make a difference, I could work, you know, it feels good. A lot of this generation, and this goes back to almost the first episode of Shockwave. We were talking about millennials and stuff. There's this idea that like the goal is to not have to work at all, you know? And I think that's just a bad mindset going into life. Like work is not a bad thing. Like work defines you. It creates character. It's something, I mean, I know some people who like strive to work as little as possible and make as little money as possible to just get by, just chilling, just, you know, getting high every weekend. And I guess if you don't like being independent, you don't like buying your own food, you know, paying your own bills, living your own life on your own terms, I guess that's okay. But, you know, me, I like living my life my way. Rant done. I digress. But
no,
yeah.
It makes sense. I mean, someone just said in the comment section, you can't live life without working, and that's true for most people.
Living is already work. Yeah, that's true. Oh, by the way, guys in chat, if you have any questions, throw them at us. We'll just be talking for the next 20, 30 minutes about whatever we feel like, but we're open to questions as well. Even probing ones. I don't know. Ask us about our deepest fears. Maybe we'll talk about them. Probably not.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, shoot.
Like, I think I asked it already, but why do you like stop? Not really stop or not really into Dota anymore.
Did you watch any of my update videos, TriNhil?
Well, I'm busy at school, so.
I feel like this is a dead horse I'm beating at this point.
Oh,
I just
like wait.
I've talked about it. I've talked about it so much already. It's fucking depressing too.
No, it's because you like what do you call this? Like voice acting now. You tell me that.
Well, people change, TriNhil, and I'm getting older. I don't know if you know, but I'm 28. And I don't know if it's an age thing or if it's just a life experience thing, but it certainly didn't have anything financially related, because if it were financially related, I'd still be doing the Dota grind and making money that way. But I just stopped getting as much out of games as I used to. It just didn't do it for me.
Yeah,
like I've been yeah.
Because like for me, I'm not into Dota 2 anymore. If you see on my recent uploads, so we're on the same level that we're kind of old to play games. But if I do it for the money, I'm just gonna like upload 10 minutes above and like pure ads if you want the money.
Right. Like, come on, you're not that old. You're what, 23, 24?
I'm 19 or like February 9.
What? You can't talk about we're the same age. I'm like a decade older than you, man.
But
apparently I sound Scottish from the comment section.
I feel like those people don't know what a Scottish accent sounds like.
Yeah.
And if they don't, we'll have Haggis on sometime and they can hear what an actual Scottish accent sounds like. Scotland. Eat some haggis. Haggis. I don't know. I can't do it as well as she can. She's a natural, obviously. Someone asked, Phil, how are you and Emily? Emily moved out. We're no longer together. But we're okay. We're okay. We still see each other. In fact, I'm going over to her place for lunch today. We still hang out as friends. We're still figuring out this gray area, but yeah, things have drastically changed in that way as well, which has also affected.
Is it like only a pull off like that? Can I ask it? Or like?
Well, originally it was meant to be, I think, a break, just like a temporary break. But I think we need something more. We need to have a mindset of more permanency. But
what do you mean by that?
I mean, like if you take a break kind of with the mindset of, well, we're going to get back together and everything's going to be okay, then you can never really have that break. You can't feel that proper separation.
Yeah. I found that super interesting though. Like, I mean, from what you've told me already, and now you're going over to still have lunch. I mean, that's super mature in every aspect, isn't it?
Yeah. We still talk every day. Like we still have a very understanding relationship. But it's moving towards something more platonic. Yeah, not to get into too much detail. It's just a very, there's a lot of layers to it, and it's a very complex dynamic. So we're still feeling things out. But yeah, so I'm living on my own now. I've got this huge 2-bedroom apartment to myself now, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I can't afford it at this point. I have no problem paying for it.
Find somebody.
I'm just I don't know. Maybe eventually.
Can I move there?
Get better internet.
Can you pay $670 a month in rent?
A month?
Yeah.
Well,
that's half the rent for this apartment.
Never done I never
like 700 with internet, but everything else is inclusive.
Well, $20 a month is like a struggle for me to get.
Yeah. So my apartment's like a little over $1,300 a month. But I'm good with my money.
That's actually would you say that's affordable in Canada? 600.
Yeah, it is. I'd say to 600. Like, I say someone working like post college, post secondary with a post secondary degree. I'd say anything under 800 is affordable.
Yeah, because that's like near £400 ish, and I think that sounds quite decent. I mean, if you're with somebody else, obviously.
Now, if you're on minimum wage, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Right. But if you're professional with benefits and a good permanent job, it's affordable. But you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I lived with my parents all through school to save money, and then once I finished. The deal was once I finished school, if I still wanted to live with them, I paid them rent, which I did.
Yep.
It was, cheaper. It was like $400 a month, and they fed me, which is fantastic. Love you guys, mom and dad, if you're listening. I know my mom listens to these, so hi, mom. And I paid them for like a whole summer of rent while I just saved up and paid off all my debt.
Yeah.
And then once I was completely debt free, I moved out.
Parents are awesome like that.
Wow, that's.
I'm really fortunate to have such supporting parents.
Yeah.
Well, your job, is it the same that you told me?
Yeah. I still work with disabled people, people with disabilities. Yeah, but a lot of people I work with complain about not getting paid enough, but I think we get compensated fairly well for what we do. A lot of people are just so ungrateful. It's really toxic.
Would you say it's more somewhat you're like sort of doing activities with these people, or
we do all sorts of stuff. We're basically like their supplementary guardians / I don't want to say friends, but like companions almost.
Yeah.
Like we help them with finances, we help them with personal care, we help them with appointments. We're like their hub that connects all their professional supports. And because we know them best, we kind of fill everyone else in. But we'll take them to parks. We'll go to museums. We make sure they're living their life on their own terms and as like, as fully as possible.
As a bodyguard?
Sure. I mean, if someone wanted to mess with someone I was supporting, I'd advocate for them for sure. But Canada is a pretty nice place to live. I haven't had to jump in front of any bullets yet.
Is it like every day? Or you have a substitute, like every day the same person you.
So in my organization, and in my type of, it's like working with disabilities is very large, vast kind of profession. But I work in group homes, so I actually like work in people's homes, and they share homes with other people. So I have been working at this one home for several years, but I recently just got applied and got a new position with slightly higher pay and more hours at a home that's nearer to where I live, which is fantastic, which means I can like bike to work in the summer, which I'm really psyched about. Before it wasn't a 1 hour bus ride each way. So there is variety. There is a lot of variety. You can move around in the agency. And the great thing is, like, if I wanted to move to somewhere else in the world, to across Canada, I can do what I do there too. There's going to be people with disabilities everywhere. And it's it's somewhat specialized field because it takes a lot of patience, and a lot of people don't have that patience.
Did you want to head there from college or school? You knew that's what you're going to get into, or?
I did a 2-year diploma in college, so not university. It's a college diploma. It was pretty easy, honestly. The schooling was pretty easy. Most people, there were people of all demographics who were taking it. But by the way, guys, you're asking what the minimum wage is. It's 11 in Ontario, but like that's in Canadian currency, which is not. That'd be like 8 US or something.
Is that for like the 21-year-old or?
Yeah, that's for a non-student.
$8.
That's for someone over like 18 or something.
Yeah.
I think they pay someone who's under 18 like 50 cents less or something.
I think over here it's like $6.75 literal pounds.
Yeah, okay, that's fairly similar.
How many hours do you like
$10, 11.
Work a week?
Yeah, work a day.
A day? Oh, it depends on the shift. Like my schedule is bi-weekly. So it's not the same schedule every week. It's the same schedule every 2 weeks. But like the longest shift I'll do is 12 hours and the shortest shift I'll do is 4 hours. At my new position, the shortest shift will be 6 hours and the longest 12 hours. So 6 to 12 hour shifts. Sometimes you get 2 12-hour shifts back to back, but then you get like 3 days off. So
somebody's asking about the PewDiePie situation.
Oh, the PewDiePie situation? Man, I think PewDiePie's hilarious. I thought his jokes were funny. Jokes are meant to be funny, and they're meant to be taken in context. The fact that the Washington Post actually took one of the jokes out of context when the video was about context is just hilarious to me. And PewDiePie's going to be fine. Like he's loaded. Wherever he goes, he'll have an audience. He could leave YouTube and go to like Vimeo. People would follow him. He'll be fine. The guy's like so charismatic and so funny. I'm not worried about him. It's just concerning how
ridiculous, the journalism
how easily public opinion can sway like big corporations and how people are so easily just pushed around, I guess. And even like some of the people who like are his friends, like for example, like Jacksepticeye and even Cinnamon Toast Ken to some extent, who are I think both partnered by his former network. They kind of have to watch what they say because they're
apparently Jack screwed up on what he said. And yeah, I was watching his video. He's kind of bashing PewDiePie a bit, and then he tweeted out saying, "I really regret that video." I was like, "Why did you even make a video on it? Jesus Christ!"
Did you watch it while you were editing?
Yeah, it was that bad. He was talking about it as if like he hadn't seen the post. It was. I was really surprised because it was Jack, and like that's PewDiePie's friend, and he was kind of bashing him a bit. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I think it's all absolutely ludicrous.
I think Jack's just trying to cover his own ass. He doesn't want to. Honestly, if I were in Jack's position though, I wouldn't have just made any video at all.
Yeah, me too. Like I would have. My smartest thing
just abstained.
to do when you're that big is to literally not even discuss that topic.
Like you at that point when you have like tens of millions of subscribers, you don't need to address dramatic issues to get views. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Like you can just stay out of it.
I don't know. I didn't know if Markiplier made a video on it or not.
iDubbbz was also partnered by the same network as PewDiePie
God.
was.
That's just so stupid, isn't it?
Jesus. No.
I found that out today as well. And I was
that's outrageous.
Apparently he does.
Oh my God.
I've only seen a few things about from iDubbbz, but he does say some like pretty bad things.
Oh, I love iDubbbz because he's like the edgiest person. Also. He's like no, okay, Filthy Frank's the edgiest YouTuber I know. But like iDubbbz is a close second, and if Disney's partnering iDubbbz and hasn't had an issue, like that says something about the whole situation with the Washington Journal or Post or whatever. Like like obviously Disney up until that time or Maker Studios didn't give a shit. Right? They were making them lots of money. But then they went into damage control and oh no, watch out for people are going to make mean tweets. But like you look at the like to dislike ratio on all those like supposedly bad joke videos, they have an incredible like ratio. Like it's like 1% dislike. So like what's the issue?
All it would take is honestly like the Wall Street Journal or something to say that exactly what they did about PewDiePie, but about what's his name, iDubbbz, and then the exact same thing would happen because iDubbbz is worse than PewDiePie for sure. He makes like gay racist and like Nazi Holocaust jokes like on a daily video basis. Yeah.
Like you can most videos you can find all three.
Have you heard the news surrounding? I mean, I used to watch this guy years and years ago, but Shay Carr.
No, I didn't hear. I know who he is, but I haven't heard the news.
I used to watch Shay Carr, honestly, I think when I was 13. I mean, this is way back when he was like YouTube was in 2006, 2007 mode. And I fell out of them, but he was like one of the biggest YouTubers, like, you know, Philip DeFranco at the time. They all made Maker Studios. You know, Kasim G was there as well, and recently
Kasim G.
that was the OG group, you know.
Yeah.
And now recently, like, some cam girl has just come out and said, yeah, basically posted all of these DMs on Twitter of, like, you know, him basically, her sending him nudes and then basically sexting. And his whole channel is about, you know, family vlogging, and it has been for like almost a decade now.
Oh man, what a pickle!
All this stuff is coming out. It's crazy.
So many. I feel like a lot of these issues are just people living through the lens of YouTube, right? They don't realize. They don't really show who they are in their entirety.
That's what
no one really does online.
In his apology, he was going on about how he just can't keep up that fake happy vlog life anymore, and he has been for like almost a decade now. So he just
No one's happy all the time. That's absurd. Everyone has shitty days.
Yeah.
And when you force yourself to be happy every day, must take a toll on you. I can imagine. I tried to do the regular vlog thing. I never tried to do it daily, but I think, you know, on my sorry guys, my vlog channel is kind of dead. I haven't uploaded anything there for a while. But when I tried to make like even weekly vlog videos, and I was like, man, I got to do something fun and be happy, and I'm like, man, I don't want to. Like I'll feel like I'm lying because I would be.
I swear we had a conversation like a couple of years ago how like I was doing like a weekly vlog, and literally all I did every week was go downstairs and make a coffee because like there's just nothing different I could do.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's great.
But it's just like I just didn't do too much back then, and I still don't for that matter. In terms of, you know, it would be just kind of really forcing myself to walk out into town or something to, like, you know, make it more interesting.
Right. And it really depends on what you want out of life too, right? If you're someone who's content not to go out and do much, like, power to you. Like that's fine. Be happy in your own skin and be you know, you yourself should be number one priority, right? And then family and friends, et cetera, et cetera. But you die all too soon, and you don't want to be a slave to someone else's whim along the way. The life's too short for that shit. Weekly vlog. Hey guys, I'm buying some drugs. Let's go. Let's go. That'll make us happy.
That would be a pretty interesting vlog to watch. I'd watch that.
Oh my god. Keemstar tweeted this video of this guy who, like, hold on. He got news that his dad was like had passed away, and he broke this in the first 5 seconds of the video, and then it cut to like, you know how they do the tease? Yeah. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that, but like I seen the tweet that Cobble Cup editor's fault because the music is so fun.
Yeah, he's like, I just got the news that my dad has passed away, and it's like and it shows like a quick montage of like a happy day he's gonna have that you're gonna get to watch, right? You must. Keemstar was like, you must really hate your dad. What the fuck? I haven't watched the whole video. I'm hoping it's like just a debated situation where it's like he's okay. Or I don't know. I'll have to watch the rest of the video. But yeah, vlogs. You get tied up in that fake happy shit. It'll choke you to death. That's my takeaway.
I agree.
Yo, mute your cell phone, TriNhil.
Oh, sorry. This is chatting.
This is a professional production. Come on now, respect the podcast. I love your mechanical keyboard sounds. It's amazing.
I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna type anymore. Okay.
All right. Hey, Anonymous. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's a good time. What else has happened recently? Actually, I don't want to even get into Donald Trump. I'm done with that. But that was 2016. 2017, I feel like it's just been it's been fairly uneventful, at least to me, and it's been nice, apart from the living situation changing. But I still have all my furniture, which is nice. 2017 has been like worldwide. It's been kind of uneventful. It's
I guess
nice.
I'm just gonna go at bottle of water.
All right, enjoy. We'll see you in a bit.
I don't really have much to say about 2017 so far.
Well, we're only a month and a half in.
Yeah,
we have yet to see what it has in store for us. It'll surprise us, I'm sure.
Yeah,
just
I wonder
you wait,
what
Luke.
the biggest, most WTF moment of this year is going to be. The nuclear button.
I'm gonna say a celebrity will die, and everyone will mourn over that celebrity death as if they didn't expect a human to pass away.
Yeah, I mean, 2016 was substantial for the amount of those celebrities dying, those notorious ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the biggest surprise will be Harrison Ford will die on set.
About to say that Harrison Ford, man, Jesus Christ,
he's like 80 now. He'll die on set doing like a movie he loves, or crashing a plane, one of the two, and then people will be like, but at least he wrapped up his role in Star Wars, so
yeah.
Spoiler alert. It's all wrapped up.
No, yeah, it's gonna be a very sad day when Harrison Ford passes away, and I mean anyone obviously, but like I mean people like I really like Ian McKellen and stuff like that. Gandalf.
Oh, Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart can never die.
Yeah, I mean Patrick Stewart looks pretty old now. I've watched a bit of Logan press stuff, and he's a lot older than what I realized.
Oh yeah, it's also hard to gauge a person's age when they don't have hair.
Yeah,
but we'll always have Star Trek and TNG and Gandalf. No, they're a funny duo, and aren't they like best friends?
Yeah, apparently.
I saw a picture of Ian McKellen. He was like he was at a protest, and he was just holding up a sign, and the sign was a picture of Captain Picard doing the hand to forehead thing.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Celebrity death. Keemstar died while tweeting.
Oh god.
The guy tweets so much he probably will. Like that's probably what there'll be a phone in his hand.
Do you follow him on Twitter just for like the random ass video tweets and stuff?
I do. I find them really entertaining. I don't think he's a very nice person, but I find them really entertaining, and I have no shame in deriving entertainment from someone so terrible.
I'm back. What are you talking?
Talking about Keemstar.
The only thing that annoys me a bit about Keemstar is I get what he's doing and stuff like that. I mean, and all the usual annoyances, but sometimes on his drama alert show, when he does that laugh, it sounds so put on. Do you know what I mean? He forces that laugh out, and it's like a really big bully kind of laugh. It's so horrible.
Do you like Scars? Scars are.
I haven't watched. No, Keemstar. Well, Scarce is. I'd rather watch Keemstar than Scarce.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Keemstar.
But hey guys, how's it going today? Today we're going to talk about something crazy. I can't believe how crazy it is.
What's up, guys? It's Scarce here.
What's up, guys?
But at least like Keemstar just embraces his douchiness, and I kind of respect him for that.
Scars like there's no fun on his news, but on Keemstar's videos like.
Yeah, Keemstar like has a bit more, dare I say it, theatricality, like and Scarce just seems to be a kid who's just literally saying, "Hey guys, this happened today." Blah 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 blah.
I never get tired of like someone of the Scarce meme where he just like walks out in a plaid shirt. Like iDubbbz used it so much. PewDiePie's used it a lot. Oh, it gets me every time. Hey guys.
Oh man, yeah, just reminding me about PewDiePie. I do actually feel really sorry for him, the fact that they cancelled that whole second series of his show. That's too far, I think.
I never. Well, and it was like pretty much done too.
Yeah, because he went out to LA and filmed it all for a few weeks, and then it's just like all that work is just they're canning it. It's like.
I mean, I hope he still gets paid for it.
I don't. I mean, yeah, all the production people. I mean, it's one of those things, I guess, in the industry where, like, if shit like that happens, you get paid for it. But oh man, I mean,
but you don't get the dividends of like the ad revenue and stuff later on.
Yeah, like PewDiePie just does that more for his fans and like for an entertainment. He's not like a money whore. He doesn't need the money.
No,
and it's just I can't believe like they can that as well just because of this. Like, I get they distance themselves in the name of like public image and not getting up in scandal.
It sucks. I mean, because it's not like that would have anything edgy in it, because like they had full creative control over like how that went, right? So it's not like that would be inappropriate in any way. I feel like they just did it to kick him while he was down, almost, or just to be completely thorough, like over thorough. And yeah, like who is it? Like even Jacksepticeye was in an episode of that. Now I never watched all the episodes of the first season. I don't have YouTube Red. I didn't pay for them. I watched the free episode.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. I'm sure it would be like PewDiePie said it would be even better than the first season. So I'm all for like online mediums, taking over cable and replacing your classic media. And I think this was kind of a blow to that. But yeah, oh well. Oh yeah, and his videos were demonetized that were the drama, like all that Nazi, like his joke videos where they were demonetized, which sucks as well.
Were they demonetized from the get-go? Or?
No, I think after the fact, community guidelines and all that.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, they took a closer look and just like, no, this is where it has to end. Yeah. Anyway, what time is it where you are, TriNhil?
Well, it's 12 a.m.
Yeah. You're gonna head to bed soon?
Well,
that's so weird thinking about the time differences.
Yeah. What time on your country?
It's
11 a.m.
4 o'clock. Well, yeah, 4 o'clock.
On the afternoon.
It's frankly amazing the three of us were able to get together and talk.
Yeah, it quite amazed me because I can talk like clearly with this turtleneck.
And with that accent, like we must be pretty good. Oh no, your English is so much better than my. Was it Tagalog?
Oh no.
Tagalog?
I suck at speaking English. I don't know how to improve it.
Give yourself credit. Like it's pretty damn good. I've heard worse. I've heard worse English from English speakers.
Oh man, it's just embarrassing when you see some Englishmen like in the streets and they're proper, "Oi mate, oi." It's like get the fuck out of it.
You having a piss at the Cockneys? Oh. Okay, well this is a great conversation, guys. We're gonna kind of cut it short here.
Yeah, random one this week.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and it was great to stream it. Thanks to you guys for tuning in, all 8 of you viewers.
Yeah, it was. I actually really liked, even though there was only 8 people. It's still really cool.
Yeah, people were still very engaged, which is great because we're talking about stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think next week I might want to. Soon, I think I want to start doing webcam stuff, and we'll figure it out.
Is pretty cool. It depends on the guests if he's
true. Well, I mean, at a baseline, I would always have my webcam on.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking the most, which it makes most sense to at least have my face on there, to have a face that's animated. Luke has, I'm sure, a pretty good webcam, and he's pretty photogenic.
I'm sexy.
Oh, so sexy. Well, that's it for the podcast this week, guys. You have an amazing week and day and life. I'll talk to you before you die. Don't worry about it. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.